it is Brooke with the Junk Parlor, and we are hopping on for our monthly live sale. First up, we have a collar box. This is just black. It is $48. There are some cufflinks in here. So this is very black and tarnished. I really don't know why. I did not try to clean it, but there are quite a few cufflinks in the collar box, but there are no collars. So $48 on the collar box with the cufflinks. You can see that is like a purple pretty color, and there's an antique straight pin in there for you. So $48 on the collar box. Then we have a few tea leaf items. I did try to lump like items together so I can number them and help Matt stay sane. So this is a small little pitcher. I don't know if it's a creamer. It is stamped W.H. Grindley, and it is $30. So it has a nice stamp on it. And I don't know if you can tell, but it is awesomely crazed and discolored. It is a great little piece. So $30 on our tea leaf creamer. Okay, this one is going to be rectangular platter, whatever, number 1, and it is $20. So this one also no cracks, flaws. It is also a Meller for $20. Remember, I have big man hands, can grip a basketball. So that one is number 1. This one will be number 2. It is $25. It is larger than the first one. I'm trying to get so both phones can see it. This one is a different maker. It is a Wedgwood. So Wedgwood on our rectangular dish number 2. Another tea leaf pattern for $25. Then we have a round plate for $15. It is also the Meller. And you know, the one thing I didn't remember to do was to turn my camera. Say Brooke's out of habit. There we go. Instagram, I can't do it now that I started for you. But it is a Meller, just a regular plate, again, not chipped or anything, for $15. Then we have a tea leaf platter, and the platter, trying to put things so Matt doesn't take it, it's a nice size. There is a little bit of staining. There's a little bit of crackling up here towards the top, trying to get it to show up on the camera. This one is $30. And it is a warranted Anthony Shaw. So again, a different stamp than the other tea leaf pattern things that I have. But $30 on this. If you don't like the tea leaf pattern, who cares? If you're gonna stack it or layer stuff on it, it's getting covered up anyway. So $30 on the platter, oval platter. Okay, then we have a rectangular platter. I'm just gonna go ahead, you say platter 2 for this one. I'm gonna put a number 2 so Matt knows what we're doing here. Again, not cracked. It does have some discoloration on it. I don't know if you can see that brown here where there is probably some kind of crack and water's gotten through it, but you can't really tell. There's some spidering right there. So you've got Meller. And this rectangular platter, platter number 2 is $25. Okay, this is $125. It is a spice box. So you've got this awesome toilware pattern on it. I think you can see that in the camera. It goes on the 3 sides and the top. Great condition, beautiful little hinge here. And then these are gorgeous spice tins. So look at the details on the lids. So they're just short little fat spice tins, but again, beautiful. Hopefully there's not too bad of a glare. You've got cloves, allspice, mace, cinnamon, nutmeg, and I can't read it. But great condition. This spice tin set is $125, and this will be number 1. So number 1 on our spice tin set. So you know what that means. That means I have another one. So this second one is number 2. You could say silver on this one if you wanted to. It is $75. So the outside of it is definitely more distressed. So again, personal preference on what you like, but the box is a little rough. So like the corners that are soldered probably, they are coming loose, okay? So when you have the lid on it, it's fine. But when you're trying to shut the lid on it, you got to make sure all the sides are squeezed in. This one was pretty much full of old spices. Even right now, it smells really good, really good. You can see that there's a lot of staining on the tops of these lids, and they're just not as decorative and pretty. So the nutmeg one you can see really easily. Again, just short, squatty. I would say these are more brown. So you've got mace, allspice, nutmeg, ginger, cloves. Not sure what that one is. So they're not as in good condition. I dumped them all out just so they would be lighter, but they haven't been like cleaned, hence you still have the smell. So this one is spice tin number 2 for $75. All right, this is a big old stool, and it doesn't have any upholstery on it. It is $65. You can see all the old nail heads on it. And I just totally can picture it as a riser or a plant stand. It would look good on your kitchen island with a stack of plates that you use every day or just for decor. I love the style, the look of it. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So $65 on our stool, and it is a big, big, big base. Okay, we have a wire flower frog for $45. It's a nice big one, green. This one has the number 5 on the bottom. It says blue ribbon flower holder, and then it's got that big number 5 on there. $45 on our green wire flower frog. This book is $85. It is a 1957 Christmas, Night Before Christmas. It's a Whitman. It's a giant tell-a-tale for $85. And it's got beautiful graphics in it. The cover on the outside is not perfect, but it doesn't really affect the inside. So here's the copyright with the printed in the USA. Let me show you a couple more pages. They're in good shape, and the paper is kind of thicker. I mean, it's not cardstock, but it's decently thick. So A Night Before Christmas, $85. Okay, then we have some oil cans. Ooh, Brooke even already numbered these. So this first one is $15. It is number 1. So number 1 oil can, $15. Number 2 oil can, another teeny tiny one, $15. Holy moly, I got a whole bunch of horse blanket pins. They are $5 each, so you can just specify how many you want. I got about 10, I think, so $5 each on the horse blanket pins. Then we have, these are stamped the Trentwood China, and it's $30 for the pair. These are nice, thick, you know, heavy duty, chunky little plates. I don't know, they're not a saucer because they don't have the little rim, but they are a plate of some sort. I don't think you can probably even make out that what the stamp is, but they are stamped right here, the Trentwood China, and they both have that stamp. So the pair of little plates for $30. Okay, this one is also awesome. This one is $125. Here's the size difference. Okay, 45 number 1 and 125 number 2. Again, good discoloring, crazing on it. Hopefully you can see that on the camera. This one is Arthur J. Wilkinson. It says something about Alcook. Late R. Alcook is the stamp on this one. And then whoever the owner was taped it and put her name on it. I think all of our grandmas did that. Okay, we have a set of bird books. We've got the red, the blue, and the green. And they are $50 for the set. So all 3 bird books for $50. The blue does have tape on the binding rib. They were all Helen's. She's put her name in all of them. And then this is what they all look like. They just have different birds in them. So you could totally do a different project with them if you wanted to, you know, get rid of her set that she saved all these years. That one she signed with ink. But the 3 Birds of America books for $50. Okay, our first bigger piece. This is a green bread box, cake safe, whatever you want to store in it. And it is $85. So $85 on this one. This pattern to me is upside down, but everything I always see has the hinge or the little knob up top. So you could put it the other way, and I shouldn't have just done that because there's a shelf in there. So the top of this one, I did clean it with some WD-40. I did not seal it. This side looks a lot cleaner, so you could flip it over because really you could put the shelf in there either way. So I did WD-40 it. I did not clear coat it, but you do have this shelf, and you could, if you turned the whole cabinet over, you could flip the shelf very easily. So that's what the one side looks like. That's what the other side looks like. You can arrange it however you want. Okay, so $85 on our green 2-tiered bread box. Here, and I guess I didn't show you the back. Okay, another big piece is this. Now I'm not going to be able to think what it's called. Rotary. So this is $275. It is old. It probably had parts on it. So I did clean it with WD-40. There are 4 rotating shelves, hence the Rotary. And let's see, it does have kind of like 4 legs here at the bottom that you can see. And then the top one will come off, but the rest of them are pinned in there. Which need
This 45 number 1?
Yes. Number 1 or the smaller one. So $275 on this. Again, cleaned with WD-40. I did not clear coat it or anything. That way, if you want to be more meticulous, you can. If you like the look, then you can just spray it with a clear coat as is, or just leave it as is. It depends on how you're going to use it. $20 on our blackboard crayon, our little dustless crayon tin. Great colors for Halloween, or if you have orange in your home. It is bent a little bit right here. I don't know if you can see that, but still totally usable. $20 on our crayon box. Okay, $28 on our rusty crusty rectangular box. I did spray this with a clear coat, so this is what it's gonna look like. I love it. And the nice chippy white looks great. Might have seen it on Hello Iowa. It's on a blog post. I used it a lot before I put it in the pile to sell. So $28 on our white chippy metal box. Okay, this one is $45. It's Laurel butter crackers, Dayton biscuits, Dayton, Ohio. It's red, I would say, because the lid is red, but I would say this has a little bit more orangey look to it, or a worn red, if that makes sense. I know it's always hard because of the lighting. So it's got the writing on the one side for the Laurel crackers, otherwise it's plain. $45 on our Laurel cracker tin. This is, I don't know what, it's not a stamp block, I don't think. It could be a printer plate, maybe. It's $30. It's metal. It's black on the back. It's got the brass on the front, and it's a never break trunks with a guy rolling the trunk. It says there's a globe in the bottom corner that says, wherever you go, take a never break. Never break, regular U.S. Patent Office trunks made in the USA. So really cute, probably some kind of print block or print plate or something. $30 on our never break trunks. Okay, then we have a few pictures. So we're gonna call this small painting. I don't know. This will be number 1 for $25. Okay, this one is a plastic frame. It is painted. You've got a little girl. She looks like she's in a dress or a ballet skirt. Pink, this painting. So it's a painting for $25. Small painting, number 1. It's really pretty. Size of my hand, basically. And then, I did not number any of these. This one will be small painting number 2. This one is also a plastic frame. This is a winter scene. So I'm gonna go up close on each camera. See, the little guy is, I don't know, he's just carrying a stick. He should be shoveling. It is a plastic frame. You can't really tell that it's a plastic frame. On the back, it says December 1985 to Janine from Mother. So you can see someone has just taped it in there. It is $40, small painting number 2. Very well done and very detailed and intricate. And then we have number 3, and it is also $40. Also has 1985 on the back, also been taped in there. It says Geneva C. Maza, I think is her name. $40, this is little painting number 3. Let me go up close on both cameras. Again, very beautiful, detailed painting. It's on one of those canvas boards. $40, little painting number 3. You have to say umbrella. Umbrella girl. This one is $45. Again, a nice rusty crusty look. I did not clear coat this one. I just cleaned it. She has green parasol, umbrella, whatever you want to put, for $45. Love, love, love the look. Okay, this one you're gonna say black tulips. Black tulips. Also $45. So this one would have been red. You can see like some red down here in the Dutch scene at the bottom. You can see more red here in the leaves on the back side, but on the front, the red has disappeared and it's just black. You can actually see some red here when I open it. So, black tulip is $45. Okay, then we have this little secretary insert for $95. Try and get it so you can see it on both cameras. It's kind of like a tiger maple. I mean, I don't know if it is or not, but it kind of has that look in the wood. It is signed that it was Gillespie Secretary. So someone took it out of Gillespie Secretary. It is $95. You've got your drawers that work. Beautiful detailing here in the middle. Not really sure what they use these little things. They almost look like Scrabble tile holders. You can hang it on the wall, set it on your desk, put all your little knickknacks on it. So $95 on the secretary insert. Okay. I know, I can't believe I'm selling this either. This is so unique. So $245 on our bread and cake food carrier. It's green, guys. The top, look at the pattern. Blue and green and a little bit of yellow. Says bread, says cake. Such a great piece. Here's the back. You can kind of see what the hinges look like. $245 on our bread and cake food carrier. The hinge is, or the latch is super neat. Okay, then we have $50 on our license plate scoop. This has been clear coated. You could hang it on the wall with a couple nails and use this to display. You can have it setting down and fill it with stuff, but it has been clear coated. Nice green license plate for $50. Okay, then we have $10 on this Edwards hat box maybe. It is in rough shape. It's a great color. You've got your polka dots, but it has, let me try and get in both cameras, ripped out a little bit. It's got tissue paper in the bottom. I mean, it's totally fine. Looks like somebody's taped right there. But great old advertising piece for $10 on our Edwards box. I've never heard of that store before, but what do I know? Okay, then we have this awesome rabbit fur or pelt for $25. The bottom of it is amazing. It is super soft. Could put it over the back of a chair, hang it on the wall. Crazy soft. $25 on our white rabbit. Okay, then we have $35 on our key overalls, and these are 44 by 30. They're the right length for me, but they're just a little bit too big. So you can see they're definitely worn. They've got some paint splatters, some staining, but just the right amount. So 44 by 30. $35 on our key overalls. Okay, next up we have a riser. I'm not really sure. I feel like it's not wood. I don't know what it is, but it is $45. Again, a great riser. You could put a bowl on it. You could put a plant on it. You could put a cloche on it. It also has a hole, maybe it was a lamp base or something. It also has a hole that you could do something with or just ignore. There's like some numbers on the bottom, but this is how it was when I found it. $45 on our riser or unique base. And then we have this awesome scale. It is $65. Great red, white, and blue for 4th of July coming up. It says patented October 29th, 1912, and then June 17th, 1913. It is red, white, and blue. There's also cracked stone at the top. I just left that because otherwise you have a little indent on the top of the scale. So I like having that riser there, or that stone piece there. So $65 on our scale. Okay, then we also have a green scale for $65. A great, great look. I know, Connie. Green, aren't you proud of me for selling it though? So $65 on the green scale. And then look at this cute little green bait box, I think is what it is. I do think that it's supposed to have another handle on this side, and it obviously doesn't. But this makes it hinge, so I guess I'm not for sure on that. It does have a little tray in it. It's $45, so little tray. So maybe it's a lunch box and not a bait box. But it obviously is missing some kind of latch piece on one side. Great color. Would look super cute sitting on a shelf. We're gonna call it a bait box for $45. All right, where is the price tag on this? There it is. $60 on our 2-compartment bread box again. It is orange, obviously, with some flowers on it. You've got 2 hinged sections. So great for storing in your kitchen. I mean, you could put it in your craft room, literally anywhere, and then still display some stuff on top. So our orange bread box is $60. And then, I don't know, is this a sugar mold? I really have no idea. $20 on it. We're gonna call it a sugar mold. Great. Put it by your door, put your wallet, your keys, your phone, all the random bits in your pockets. $20 on our sugar mold. I have one kitty for $20. Again, has a number on it, but no sticker. Siamese cat. Aren't you impressed? I knew what kind of cat it was. So $20 on our cat planter. Okay, so we have $75 on our owl cookie jar. It is marked USA on the bottom. Hopefully you can see that. It is in great condition. Let me put it back together without breaking anything. So $75 on our winking owl cookie jar. Does have some tail feathers there on the back. Great look on our little owl. I'm gonna separate that so Matt doesn't just grab it and go. We've got a tartan pattern thermos, and it is $25. This one is actually a thermos brand. I'm pretty sure it has the lid, or lid stopper on the inside. So $25 on our tartan patterned thermos. Okay, this is a round brush number 1 for $30. This one is more like horsehair. I say more like because I don't want to tell you it's horsehair and it not be horsehair. $30 on number 1. There's a hole, but there's no like writing on this one. And then number 2, this is the one that has those wiry bristles. So this one is more like a part cleaner, less like a painting thing. So this one is number 2. It also has a hole. It also has no writing on it. So 1 is a little bit longer than 2. 1, 2. Both are 30. The other brush I have is $48, and this bad boy is big. Look how thick that is. It is amazing. So a great color, great bristles, 48. It says bristles in rubber, and this is a mandler. It says 500 on it. $48 on our big, probably wallpaper brush. Okay, this is a little pottery piece. Of course, it's green, has a little bit of blue on it too. It's $30. It is signed, but I have no idea what the name is. Heck, I can't even get it to show up on the camera. So $30 on our pottery piece. Okay, we are getting close to an hour on Instagram, and sometimes Instagram just cuts me off at an hour. So if that happens, we're just gone on Instagram. Hop over to Facebook if you can and watch it there, because I am maybe 2/3 of the way. Okay, we have this picture for $35. It has a really good weight to it. It is not marked. It is not crazed. It is not chipped. It is just a beautiful picture, great shape for $35. Yes, I just didn't want you to break it. So I'm going to put number 1 on this picture because I do have multiples. So number 1 picture. Picture number 3 is 20. This one is unmarked and lightweight. So that number 1 picture had weight to it. I'm guessing is ironstone. This one might not be because it is a lot lighter. This one does have a little detail here on the handle. Again, just a nice picture, not crazed, not crackling. So picture number 3 is 20. We're gonna have this picture be number 5, just for the sake of pictures. And it is $30. If you grew up with one of these, then maybe you've seen these, but I have never seen this before in my life. The lid and a plastic pitcher. Plastic lid with wicker on the top. Craziness. I think it's crazy. So $30 on our pitcher. You can see a little bit of discoloration here, or the white paint has worn off, but overall it is in really good condition. So $30, picture number 5. All right, we're gonna get to some green bowls. This one is gonna be number 1 for $30. There is, well, right here it is. So on the outside, right there at my finger going up is a crack, and it does go through right here. But look at the crackling, the crazing on this green bowl. It is absolutely amazing. And you know what? I didn't think it was marked, but now with the light, it does say something. That looks like a 97 maybe, and then it looks like there's 2 words. I was gonna say something USA, not pigeon, but I don't know what it is. Without the spotlight on, I never even thought there was a word there. So $30 on our bowl number 1, and then $40 on bowl number 2 with the swirls. And this one has USA oven number 9 on it, and ovenware, USA number 9. So $40, bowl number 2. And I do not see any cracks on this one. Just a nice swirl. There, for some reason I was thinking there maybe was a flaw. There's like some air holes or whatever down here, but good character and patina. So green bowl number 2 for $40. We have $20 on our Bowers mince tin. Again, I love blues and greens, a great tin. $20 on the Bowers mince. Then we have $85 on our Tartan cooler. There is some surface rust, and the front is dented. See that right there? It's sucking in its tummy. But the pattern on it is awesome. It is $85. $85 on our Tartan cooler. I should do the stuff on the floor, and I got a hair that keeps tickling me. Okay, we have a couple of egg baskets. This one is number 1, or the smaller egg basket. I say this every time. I'm sorry, I'm always repeating myself. But you can put a crock in these, and the extra layering with the little wire hugging the crock, it's so cute. Stick a plant in here, a terracotta pot in here, super cute. So $30 on our small egg basket. And then we have egg basket number 2. Don't take that yet. Egg basket number 2, and this one is also $30. So big egg basket, small egg basket. And I just wanted to show you the size difference before Matt took them away. So thinner wire, thicker wire, smaller diameter, bigger diameter, 1 and 2. They're both 30. Then we have this cute green basket for 20. It looks like a bike basket to me, although there's nothing to attach it. So maybe I'm completely wrong. But I love, love, love the color. The bottom is wood. I don't even know what's on it or what it says. And you can see there is a little hole there. So a wood bottom, green basket, $20 for the green basket. Let's go down here to the bottom. We've got 3 child size croquet mallets. You can kind of see how long it is, probably a little bit over a foot, foot and a half. 3 for $38. We've got yellow, green, and red. These are cute. Just put a couple nails where my fingers are, hang them on the wall and make a display. 3 for $38. Then we have $75 on our scale basket. This is very heavy. It does have the pedestal on it, so it will sit on your table, your kitchen island, and it is also kind of a teardrop shape, so it's fatter and skinnier, and it is heavy duty. So I don't know what kind of metal it's out of, but it's nice and thick and heavy duty. I wiped it down with WD-40, but that's all that I did. So a nice scale basket for $75. All right, we've got 2 hog feeders. This one is number 1. Has not been clear coated or anything. If you're gonna put it outside, there's no reason to do that. It has just the right amount of rust. You can put plants in it. You can, one lady, what did she do? She put peppermints in it. She hung it on her wall and put peppermints in it as they come into the house or they're in the kitchen. It's kind of like their doorway too. They would eat a lot of peppermints, I guess. Then we have number 2 hog feeder. It is also $35. Also has not been clear coated. Not quite as much surface rust as the last one, and they both are marked. Like this one says number 88, sanitary. You can see the pig. So number 2 for $35. We have $45 on our wood clipboard. It also has the wood clip and it says Globe Warnick. $45 on our clipboard. I don't know what 60B is, but that is also on the back. $45 on the clipboard. Then we have $45 on this green tin. Now, you can just faintly see that it was a fine cracker tin. Now I can't see what I don't remember what the maker was, but somebody painted over the cracker tin. Of course they did it in green, so it definitely caught my eye. But they also took an old Lion Coffee advertising card, and I don't know, they must have decoupaged it on there. So that is really pretty as well. So the lid is hinged, $45, and even though it's a cracker tin, we're gonna call it the Lion Coffee tin. Okay, then we have our Creole basket, $65. I don't know what they do to the baskets to get them like this, but it is awesome. Now, there is some damage up here on this side. Okay, so there's no hole here for the leather strap. You can see it maybe a little bit better there. You can add a belt to it if you wanted to hang it to the wall or a peg rack or something right here. But it is a great old piece for $65 on our Creole basket. We have a campfire marshmallow tin for $75. This one is in great condition. It's got the wear and tear on it, but not too much wear and tear on it. A really, really nice one. $175 on our campfire marshmallow tin. Then we have our wine jug for $75. A nice big one with the two-toned wicker. $75 on our jug. We've got $30 on our little globe piggy bank. It does have the stopper in it. It's a nice neutral colored globe for $30. We have this cute little chair for $58. Again, great to use as a little riser, put your plant on it, do a little stack. Great color, patina, texture, $58 on our little chair. Then we have this green box that's divided for $65. Could use it for office supplies, craft supplies with your paper. There's no old advertising or anything on it. And the inside has kind of been painted a little bit with silver. So $65 on our green divided box. That big galvanized metal funnel. Okay, we have a couple scales. One has a scale basket, one does not. Hey, and Instagram didn't shut me off, so that's good. This one is $65. It is a cow, what's it say? Seed Saver and Cow Kohler Purina program. Definitely rusty crusty, but a nice old scale ready to hang a plant or a scale basket. $65 on the Purina scale. And then this one, I'd never seen one like this before. It says Phila Scoop and Scale Manufacturing Company, Philadelphia. So it says that there. So it has a very unique scale face to it. And then you've got your scale basket hanging as well. So this one is $125. There's just a little chain hanging from the top. I love the patina on the scale basket. You can see how used it was just from the discoloration on the inside. So $125 on our Phila Scoop and Scale Manufacturing. Okay, this box said tomatoes. You can just kind of barely make that out there. This one is $75. It's nice and big. It would make a good, I mean, you could stack it, could use it as a coffee table, a small one, a side table, and it is hinged. So we'll see if I can do it. So $75. And it looks to be polyurethane. I personally didn't do it, but it looks like it was polyed. So $75 on our big green box. Make sure you specify, because only a few items ago we had the divided green box. So that one would be like a hinged green box. Here I didn't think I had a whole lot of things for tonight. Okay, we've got $45 on this green. I'm gonna say it's a plant stand. I really don't know. I can totally picture it by your sink with like a little plate in here, have your soap pump, a rolled up washcloth, etc. I just think that would look super cute. $45 on our green plant stand. We have $20 on our horse muzzle. I did spray this with clear coat. I've seen where people will just display kitchen collections and hang it on their wall, or you can put a plant in it. I did leave the old straps. So 20 on the horse muzzle. This is, are you talking to me?
Me?
No, okay. I thought I heard something. This is $60, and I think it's a scale basket. So they would have scooped the feed or whatever and then put it on the scale to weigh it. But it is gorgeous. I could just see this somewhere in, like on your kitchen counter. You could put all of your olive oils or, you know, some spices or something, some bottles. I think it would look really cute. Or put a plant in it. Do some layering. So $60 on our scoop. Then we have a pie holder for $40. This one has the two tiered pie holder. Could do it for your paper plates. Okay, these are a little bit newer store stands. I have 3 of them. They are $25 each. So display stands, store stands. Do you want 1, 2, or 3? They're all the chrome, and then they have little slits here so you can slide in a picture or some ephemera or do some cardstock that you've painted with chalk paint, and then you can write on it. You can also just tie some twine and use clothespins to hang stuff. I'm not sure if this is magnetic or not.
Hat stand?
Yes. So $25 on the stands, and there are 3 available. Then we have this big basket for $48. It's not chicken wire. It's like, what do you even call it? This little wire. I think someone is just, it's kind of like a DIY basket, really. There's a thick wire on the handles and around the rim, but the rest of it is just like folded together wire fencing. I don't even know. It's almost like a basket you could dump in a deep fryer. It's a very large, $48 on our big basket. Okay, we have a little doll dresser for $95. The mirror on it is definitely aged. I did clean it, so it just has that cloudy look to it. It's 2 drawers. There is no back, but these are really cute. You can set on your open shelving. You can do a little stack of cups or plates or put a plant on it. You can open the drawer and have plants coming out if you wanted to. So lots of options on that. There's kind of the size. You obviously can't shut it with one hand. And it has teeny, teeny little knobs on it. So $95 on our doll dresser. Okay, we're gonna do this suitcase stack. I didn't think I would get rid of this one, but I'm going to. It is an American Tourister for $65. You can see the American Tourister there. It is a beautiful green color, and it's super small and little. The openers or whatever, you pushed from the side. And then, are you ready for this? It is pink on the inside. Now, I do think there was probably a mirror, and you can see that the mirror's not there anymore. But look at the pink. So cute. $65 on our green suitcase American Tourister. Okay, this one, make sure you say Higgins. So this is the green Higgins. It is $45. So this tag right here says Higgins. Has a nice, I mean, that almost looks like celluloid. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's kind of a snake skin suitcase. Again, a small petite size. Same kind of opener. This one does have the mirror and is just plain gray. So Higgins green suitcase is $45. Then we have this blue case, which I think was for skates. It is $45. It has a white handle, and I think this one was painted because look, that would have been like green snake, which would have been awesome. So you can see there's stars on the inside of it. I did have some dryer sheets in it, but somebody has painted it blue. $45. All of the suitcases I'm showing you do nest well together, especially the bottom 3. And then we have this green one, maybe say the silver striped one. It is $45. A different kind of pattern on the green. And here is the inside of it. And there's a key. There's a couple little like pictures. And it says from Mr. Brochure, fall of 1987. I just paper clipped them and left it inside. So $45 on the green. Okay, another awesome piece. This is $2.95 on our pack basket, trapper basket, Adirondack basket, whatever you want to call it. I have never seen one that has this little front piece to it. This kind of, let me use 2 hands so I don't break anything. It kind of tensions over so that you can open it up. And this one just has like the handle. It doesn't have a backpack strap like a lot of them. It does have the wood to kind of keep it up off the ground or whatever. It is in great shape. The only little flaw is there is a little chunk that has flaked off right here by my finger, but we've got $2.95 on our pack basket, trapper basket. Now, this I grabbed thinking of Valentine's Day, and it is $50. I mean, Sweet X for Valentine's, how cute is that? And I love the colors. You could use it as a trash can, just set it on top of your cabinets. Does have surface rust and kind of like a grain bin if you are a farm person. It's kind of like a sandwiched onto itself in some spots. So Sweet X does have a lid. This handle's good. This handle's just hanging. So $50 on our Sweet X. Okay, we've got some clothespin baskets. We've got $20 on number 1. They're all empty. Number 1. We've got number 2 is also 20, a little bit different style. Again, some cute fabric. You can put a plant in these and have a little hanging basket. And then number 3 is also 20. Looks like it wants to hang better this way. Again, some cute old fabric, hang in your laundry room or totally repurpose. Okay, we have $85 on this bread box. It's a nice cream with the green writing. Such a great bread box. For $85. We have a picnic basket for $50. This one is the green. The lid is hinged. You've got your handles. I cleaned it. I did not spray it with a clear coat or anything. $50 on our picnic basket. And we have another bread box. This one is $48. So it has 2 tiers. It has a little handle here to latch it and says bread. It's basically a discolored white, I would say. So the red bread is $48, and this one does have Harville as the maker on the back. We got 3 more things. This is $85. It has a glass top, the green trim, which you know I love green, and then the cream. It does hinge open and it does catch a little bit. So let me show you. So the glass is in really good shape. So you have the little metal lip there and you'll just know. It's just one of those things that you can feel the well, there. It didn't do it like normal. It is chained right there. So it doesn't like pop all the way open, but sometimes right there, closing it. This sounds a little bit scary, but I've done it a million times and it has been fine. So $85 on our glass top bread box. Check out this big flower canister. Isn't it awesome? So this is $160. It does have the lid. It says Cream City on it. It probably was hinged originally because I had a brown one like this. The little latch part right here is missing. And the hinge is missing. So it's just gonna be a pop on, pop off, but $160 on our flour canister. It's huge. Such great patina. And then our last thing is this green suitcase. That's more like a normal size suitcase. It does have a nice flat top. It is $45. Nice green handle, distressed. I don't think this one had a brand or whatever. And this one actually has a green interior. So $45 on that. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching.